or just doing a job that owns you. There is a pattern that separates the guys who stay stuck: skill, clarity, or control. And it starts by breaking the habit. They've handed off tasks, but they kept all the decisions. You literally don't have to do anything. They fill out the form, the data populates, and then boom, everything's automated. When you go and create the estimate, it moves from new lead over to the estimating column. And when you send the proposal, it moves from estimating to the proposal sent. Step number 1 is set clear expectations. Step number 2, implement quality control check. Step 3, document and inspect. You need layers of leadership. Maybe you have crew members that are actually doing work, maybe people leading them, you have your foreman, then you have your superintendents, and you have your project managers. I want you to start thinking about your goals as filters for your decisions, right? Running at one time, and you got a dozen invoices to send out and change orders that need to happen and all kinds of proposals that need to be sent out for a new project, all those moving pieces, the schedules, the tasks, the client communications, the invoices, your SOPs, and all the tracking. If you can solve a problem that they have, offer to help. And even if you know someone else who can solve it for them, introduce them. They're gonna appreciate that. But they're building a business and a system that guarantees that they'll never have it. Set up the guardrails and then let them bowl, let them go for it. Have a detailed project contract, right? An agreement. You wanna get everything written out, the scope of work, the materials, the timelines, and even your change order policies. So in contrast, a business with clear goals operates with intention and focus. Sales guy, if I don't make X amount of phone calls today, then we won't have enough leads, which might lead to us not achieving our revenue goal. Yeah, one has 50 5-star reviews and the other maybe 4 or 5-star reviews and 1 2.5-star review. So who do you think that the customer is going to trust more? Obviously the person with a great website, raving reviews on Google, etc. But can you actually make it work for you to create real growth and actually make sales in your construction business? The shift comes from you stop assigning tasks and start delegating decisions backed by processes. We created check-in windows. 10:30 a.m. team call. 3 p.m. project manager and any open issues. The overhead that you didn't even think about. At the end of the day, you might be barely breaking even. The small tasks might be getting in your way, and how you're laying out and blocking your time is a problem. Don't panic. They know how to solve problems fast. You're gonna stay stuck in the day-to-day grind. So today, I'm gonna share with you the blueprint for time freedom, the exact steps. Here is how I would 10x a struggling construction business in 12 months. Because if you want to attract consistent, high-quality clients and build credibility, you gotta have a really nice website. Reflects your training, your systems, and your leadership. All their knowledge in their head, instead of putting it out into systems like a scalable contractor would do. Is you, as the GC, need to develop your management skills. You simply cannot scale without delegating. You have to learn how to delegate. Part of this is that having clear goals doesn't just benefit you as a leader, it also helps your team. The 3 dumbest mistakes that contractors make and how you can avoid them. Bottle looks like this, super narrow at the top. You want the whole thing to just be like a cup. These for referrals, better deals, better subs, and just long-term growth. 4 or 5 top clients that do like 80% of his work, which is like hundreds of millions. Feels like progress because you're doing so much yourself, but it's just kind of controlled chaos. Every job was a problem. Gave his project manager the confidence to own their role, to survive or to win. Because I talked to led to flatlining my growth.